It would help if I wasn't muted. Hello, hello, everyone. It's Maddie with Spectrum Art Creations. Wanted to jump on really quick. I hope it's really quick, but I will give it a few minutes. Instead of doing a video, which I normally do in the Academy, I decided to come live, very impromptu, so nobody really got notification of it. Maybe a 5 minute notice, not even that. But wanted to just jump on and come live and get you all prepped for Sunday's class. I'm super excited. I'm sure you guys are as well. I've been getting amazing feedback as to how excited you guys are, and you can't wait. So we are going to jump right in and go over the materials. The first thing is, for those of you who are in the class, make sure that you go ahead and email me. The email's right there. See it? spectrumartcreations@gmail.com. It is also in the description box if you want the PDF so that you can go ahead, and it is substantial. It is a good 30 pages, I believe. But if you want a copy of it so that you can print it and follow along, I really think that that is going to be useful. Even if you don't print it and all you do is, just have the PDF on your computer, and then that way you can look at the pictures. Honestly, that is going to be very helpful as well. Okay, so let's jump right in. Let's talk about the materials. I know for those of you in the Academy, you already know because we've talked about it multiple times. You guys know exactly what you need, but I'm going to go through it one more time just so that you can make sure you grab all of your stuff and you have it ready, right? If you have your Totally Tiffany's little caddy, which you guys know is my best friend in the world, then make sure you grab this baby and have it ready, loaded with all of the goodies that you're going to need, which is what I'm going to do. I have it right here to my right on my rolling cart. And as I get ready and go over the materials, I'm going to pop them in there so that they're ready to go for Sunday. And they're all in one place and they're not taking up a whole bunch of room, all spread out, right? Okay, let's begin. So the first thing is we're going to cover the contents, or really it wasn't a kit. You guys kind of ordered a la carte in the situation. So I'll go over what will be needed for class. So the first thing you're going to need is going to be the Simple Vintage Essentials Color Palette Designer Tag Kit. Okay, it only comes in a 12 by 12, and it contains the tags, which are going to be the bases. Again, for those of you who have not seen this, let me show you it because it is gorgeous. So they're like, we've been working on master boards, so it's perfect that that these are like master boards tags. So hi, Annette. Hello, everyone in chat. Sorry if I missed anyone. I'm just going to run through these really quick. If you have any questions once I am done, just go ahead and jot them down so you don't forget them. And when I am done, we'll go over any questions you might have. Okay, so this is the very first thing that you're going to need. And I'm going to go over the homework that you're going to do from this pack. The other thing you most definitely need are the 3 packs of ephemera. Once again, we had already covered those. You're going to need the bits and pieces. Okay. You're going to need the sentiment bits, and you're going to need the floral and bird bits. Okay. So all 3 of those packs you will need in order to complete the tags. All right. Those are these right here. Now, the other thing we had talked about that was optional and that you could decide on what it is that you wanted to do. Hi, Phil. Hi, Debbie. Was the fact that you need coordinating papers. And I'm going to show you in the homework what you're going to need from here. You don't need a whole lot. You're going to have plenty left over. If you did not want to get this pack, which is the Vintage Dots Kit, okay, so it has dots, you can find coordinating papers. And that's what we had talked about, that you can go through and look through your paper stash. It doesn't have to be dots. You might have something that is coordinating, could be solids, but we'll go over the colors that you're going to need here in just a second to give you a better idea. Again, I want you to be fully prepped because we have a total of 24 tags, double-sided. So 48 tags total to make. So we're going to have a whole lot of Yeah, fun. Just creating galore. Then we had talked about the enamel dots and the fact that if you wanted to purchase the enamel dots, some of you did, some of you didn't. And we talked about that instead, we could work with our and create our own flat backs using our Nuvo. So you have Nuvo jewel drops, sorry. You also have the crystal drops, and then we also have the stone drops. We've got all the other ones, the vintage drops. Um, and even liquid pearls. And you can combine whatever you've got. Just kind of look through and see what coordinates again with these colors, right? You know, your pinks, your reds, like your strawberry red, your oranges, your yellows, your greens, your teals, light teal, dark teal, purple lavenders, navy blue, blacks, you know, golds, creams, that kind of thing. So just go through your stash of either flatback dots or Nuvos or liquid pearls that you have, and we can use those, okay, in class. All right. Now, those are the basic tools that you need. Now, in addition to that, right, or the kit that you're going to need, in addition to that, you're going to need some basic tools. You're going to need a 12 by 12 trimmer. So make sure you get that situated and a place where you can have it handy. You're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a scoring tool or a scoreboard, right? You need a hole puncher or a crocodile. So one of these babies or whatever hole puncher you like to use. Now, if you decide that you want to come back in and add your eyelets to this, then you'll need an eyelet setter as well. Okay, then we are also going to need, make sure. Okay, you're going to need adhesive of choice, right? You can use your Barely glue, which we have in stock. You can use your art glitter glue we have in stock. You can use your Nuvo glue we have in stock. You can use your Spectrum Art Creations glue we have in stock. So any of those, or tape runners. We have plenty of tape runners in stock too, or you possibly have them in your stash. Use any of those. You're also going to need some dimensional foam dots. That is optional if you want to add dimensions, but it really does help. I'll be honest. It's going to look very pretty with dimensions. So grab some dots or the roll of foam if you have that from us. And then you're going to need some ribbons and trims and lace. There's going to be places throughout, as well as twine, baker's twine, that you're going to need. You don't need a whole lot. Don't think you need rolls, but and again, coordinating colors, or maybe a white because it's neutral. So I'll show you. See here in this picture, you have your twine, right? Let me show you another picture where there is a little bit of maybe trim or lace. Here's some more baker's twine. Here's one that we're going to do, and they've added lace, but you could add anything you like. You can use your sari silk. You can use your seam binding. So again, okay, so those are the supplies. Oh, you also we're going to need to cut angles. So now the tags are printed and they have their angles. However, we are going to be making our own tags in certain areas. So I highly recommend that you get the Spectrum Art Creations angle cutter tool, right? So that you can create perfect angles every single time. Okay, so that is definitely a must. All right, other than that, if you want to have a large ring, to put your tags on, great. Or maybe some twine. Again, you can, put them together that way. Or you can just, keep them, I don't know, in a book or in a bag. Okay, now let's go over the homework. So those are all the supplies. Any questions on supplies? Again, I'm going to answer most questions at the end. That's why I decided to do it live versus doing just a video in case any of you had questions. But any questions on supplies only so far? Will this be recorded? I didn't get the... Yes. So anything that is happening now, Debbie has a great question. She asks, will this be recorded for later? I didn't get the supplies and I would like to make this. Do you still have supplies in stock? So let's cover those questions. The answer is yes, because now we have the Academy, Spectrum Art Creations Academy. Right underneath of this video is a button that says join. Okay. You'll see it right underneath the screen. You can actually click on that and join the Academy. The student level starts at $9.99 and the VIP is $15 or $14.99. Those two levels include all the classes, not only the class, this class, and that's a flat fee, by the way. It's not per class, it's one fee per month, flat. You get everything included in it. So not only will it include this class, which will be available for you to replay at any time, because the videos are now staying permanently in the Academy. It's an archive. You also have all of the classes that have passed, so you can go back and enjoy those as well. And of course, anything coming in the future. So that answers the recorded part of this. It will be a live class, meaning I will be creating live with you guys. It's a craft along, so we'll be creating together, but you will also have the video to play back at any time. As far as the supplies in stock, yes, we still have some limited. Now, once they're out, they're out. And that's the thing with Simple Stories. They do not reprint. So once the supplies are out, they're gone. So please make sure that if you are interested, see that email right there, spectrumartcreations@gmail.com. Simply send me an email and let me know what you would like, right? Like I mentioned, the very basics that you're going to need are going to be this, which is the tag kit and the 3 ephemeras for sure. That's the bare minimum. If you can get this or coordinating papers, great. And then, of course, some kind of liquid pearls. And I would definitely recommend, which most of you already have, but if you do not have, you want to definitely have this tool in your stash. Okay, that is supplies. If I missed anything, let me know, guys. Let's get to the homework because that's why we're here too, right? Okay, now, sorry. I did want to mention something. One of the things that they recommend is that in the supplies here, they recommend that, well, there you go. See, trim the corner edges of each tag to create a tag look. And that's what we're going to use this for. And then for the hole at the top, they're saying, hey, if you could get some kind of a punch that creates the hole reinforcers, that's even better. So we do have these in stock. I have multiple options for you. This is a hole reinforcers from We Are Memory Keepers. We have them in stock. This is a dual hole puncher from Dress My Craft. This one does both the hexagon and the circle. And then, of course, we also have in stock the whale tail punch and hole reinforcer, minus my hair tie, hole reinforcer die set, right? So this set does all 3 sizes of the whale tail, the large, medium, and small in multiples. And it also has multiple of the vintage hole reinforcers as well. So again, you have options if you wish to use any hole reinforcers like they suggest. It just gives it a finished look, okay? All right, I think that's it for supplies for sure. Oh, the other thing is if you want to add any eyelets, you can. So make sure you have your crocodile for setting your eyelets. You can do them in bronze, silver, gold. We have even colored ones. So pick whatever you prefer. All right, let's go over the homework. So let's start with our tag kit. Let me clear again. See why my caddy is so important? I'm going to put all the stuff in my Totally Tiffany's, and it'll be ready as I'm showing it to you for Sunday. Okay. These I already mentioned we need, so I'm going to put them away. You know what they are. If you missed them, you can replay. Okay, here we go. Oh, my tool as well. Okay, homework. Again, if you need the PDF, if you are in the class, and you would like the PDF, just email me right there, okay? Now, from here, it's going to show you what exactly you need to cut. And this is all in color, so you know exactly which ones you need. However, here's what I recommend to you. Cut them out. Just it's beautiful, and you'll have multiple options at that point, but you can just go ahead and cut all of these out. Do not throw away these tops. They are fun to use when we do master boards and stuff like that. So again, those are those little things that you can save, okay? All right, so that is going to be number one. Go through and cut your tags. I recommend that you cut them all. Now, there are some that, if you notice, you could cut together, okay? So for example, here they're showing us that we need these two. So let's start with this page right here. They're saying cut these two. So we're going to cut one. We're going to cut two. And then these two can stay together. So if later on you want to do maybe like a trifold or a bifold or something like that with your tags, you can. So if you want to keep those two together, you can. I'm probably going to just cut all mine, to be honest, because I just want to use them all. Okay, so that is that for the tags. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. You're going to go through all of your lovely pages and you're going to cut all of the tags out. Okay, that's easy. So that is homework number one. This is going to go in my Totally Tiffany. Okay. Now, homework number two, and this is where I really, really want to make sure that everyone is with me. This is, again, the optional color palette dot kit. If you didn't get this, that's fine. That means that you knew that in your stash you had something similar, some coordinating pieces that you can use, and that's great. From the red and pink dots. So let's go ahead and flip to this one. And again, I'm going to show you these step by step so that you can go through your stash and see if you have anything that will work for this. Okay, it's red on this side, it's pink on this side. Okay, from here you're going to have so much stuff left over. All we need is to cut a 3 by 3. Okay, so 3 by 3. And then you're going to also need to cut a 1.5. Here, let me show you. 3 by 3, and then a 1.5 by 1.5. Okay, so larger and then a smaller square. The 1.5 by 1.5, we are also going to cut diagonally when we're done. Okay, you see that? We're going to cut diagonally. Okay, that's it. From this paper, that is all that we need. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, then we're going to move to the blush. From the blush in orange. So again, one side is blush, really soft pink. The other side is orange. We're simply going to cut one piece, and that's going to be a 3 by 4.5. That's it. One piece. So you're going to have all of this left over. That's why I said we're going to have tons to make additional tags. Okay. Again, look for something in your stash that will coordinate and cut that 3 by 4.5. Or again, we have these in house. Feel free to order. Okay, now from the yellow and green. So again, this is yellow and green. We are going to cut a 4 by 12. So 4 inches and the whole width, 12, okay? And then that's it, because we're going to do the scoring in class. So don't do anything else with that. So just cut a 4-inch tall by the 12 wide, okay? On this one. And that's it from that one. Then from the teal and mint. So this is teal and mint. Actually, I don't know that that's mint. I wouldn't call that mint. I'd call it like a sea foam. But anyway, from this one, all we need is a 6-inch by 1.5. So 1.5 by 6. That's it. See how simple this is? The prep work is going to be super easy. Don't worry. Then we've got the purple and blue. So purple and blue dots or solids, if that's what you're using or whatever you're using. And from this one, we're going to cut a 3 by 4.5. So 3 by 4.5. And then we're going to take that and we're going to cut it diagonal. Okay. So let me show you that picture. 3 by 4.5. And we're going to cut diagonal. And then last but not least, from the cream and black. So it's cream on this side and it's black on the reverse. From that, we are going to cut multiple pieces. So I'm going to say it and then I'm going to show them to you, okay? We're going to cut well, I take that back. Let's make this super simple. Yeah, let's. We are going to cut first a 2.5 by 4. 2.5 by 4. Okay. Then we're going to cut, you know what? I'm going to make this easier for everybody so that we don't have a bunch of little scattered pieces. Let me do it this way. Hang on one second. Get a scratch piece of paper. Okay. So say this is the full 12 by 12, right? And of course it goes 12 inches this way. So ignore the width. The easiest way to do this is to go ahead and cut at 3 inches wide. Okay? Cut it 3 inches wide. Then we're going to take that 3-inch strip and we're going to cut 2.5. So now it's a 2.5 by 3, right? Then we're going to go ahead and cut. You know what? I bet you I can make it even better. Hang on. I'm thinking this out loud. I'm trying to save you paper. No, that's fine. Then we're going to go ahead and cut another 2.5. Sorry, I'm trying to think out loud. Then we're going to go ahead and cut a 2-inch. Okay. So this will be 2 by 3. This will be 2.5 by 3 because our width is 5, right? I'm sorry, 3. And then 2.5 by 3. Yes? Okay. So all we're doing is cutting a 3-inch. Hey, Wendy. I know I'm thinking out loud, right? We're going to cut a 3-inch and then we're going to do 2.5, 2.5, 2. And then we're going to cut a piece. And this is where I wanted to do this first 3 inches. That is going to be 4 inches tall. So 4 tall by 2.5 wide. So we'll have to trim just a little bit this way. See, so all we're losing is this piece right here. And that's a lot better, right? And then we're going to save anything left. Save this. Whatever's left, save it. And it's going to be a little strip, actually. That's what's going to be left. Save that. Okay? So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let me show you a diagram just so I can hold it up to the camera. But I would do it differently. I would do 3 inches wide, and then I would worry about cutting all the other pieces down. Okay? All right. All right. I'll leave that up. Oh, I'll leave it up there for another second so you guys can pause it. Okay. And guess what? That's it. We are done. That's the homework. You're literally cutting out little tiny bits from your solids, or if you got this from this, or whatever coordinating papers you have, you are once again cutting out your tags, and then you are prepping your materials. Any questions for me on the homework instructions? We already covered the materials. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Wendy. Hi, everyone that I've missed, by the way. Hello, hello. We've covered the materials. You can go back and watch that. And now you have your homework. The more prepared you are, the faster the class can move, but more importantly, the more comfortable you'll be, right? Because it's going to be fun. It's all about having fun.
Lisa, what are we doing?
Oh, yeah. Homework and supplies. Okay, so any questions about the homework at all? Easy enough, right? We're just cutting little bits of color paper to coordinate. And again, if you are in the class, go ahead and email me if you want the PDF. We'll go over it class step by step, but I do think honestly that it's good to have that visual for, not so much this, but more this when we are in class. I think the visual is going to be really great to follow along with, okay? All right. Any questions for me whatsoever? If not, I am gonna skedaddle. I think that was quick and easy, painless, and you can all be ready on Sunday. I'm excited. I'm excited. Don't forget, tomorrow is Finish It Friday, but we are continuing our embossing powder.
I like our homework assessment.
You like our homework assignment? Yes, easy enough. Tomorrow is Finish It Friday, but for the month of May, we are doing embossing powder technique every Friday. We're doing different techniques every Friday. Lesson number 1 was last week, in which we covered quite a few techniques. If you missed that, make sure you go back and watch that. This coming Friday, tomorrow, we will continue with more techniques. So break out your embossing powders and have fun with us, or just come hang out. And then, of course, on Saturday is our weekly live YouTube sale. So join us here on Saturday in order to, see amazing product from all around the world and shop live while you're watching it. And then on Sunday is class. And then next week, make sure you guys are checking your calendar, because the following week, where is my calendar?
I don't know.
I was just looking at it like 2 seconds ago. Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Hang on. Just had it. Like, I was just looking at it. Oh, some of you also bought this, by the way. If you want to use this, this is the 6x8 coordinating paper pad. If you want to use this in class, you can also use that, because obviously it coordinates, right? It doesn't have the polka dots, but it's got all kinds. See, the backs are all the same colors too. So you can use that. But anyway, that's also an option. I was going to show you that next week, and I can't find my calendar, which I just had in my hand. Hang on. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Totally. Hang on. Still looking. Not getting up. Of course it was right there. Right where it should have been. It was underneath. Yes, I did, Nettie. It's done. It's already in your Dropbox. Now, you will notice that all that is happening, right, this week right here. So we've got the live sale and we've got the tag. Oh my God, I almost forgot. Tomorrow's VIP night too. Don't forget. So right after the embossing Friday, we're doing VIP night. So for those of you who are VIPs, make sure you join us. Oh my gosh, VIP nights are the best. Okay. So, and if you have questions on that, let me know. Now, you will notice that after this week's sale, excuse me, you will notice that after this week's sale and class, you don't see me again until the 18th. And the reason for that is because I am going to be in classes all next week. Again, getting even more stuff for you guys. Upcoming products, 49 in Market. Simon Hurley is going to be teaching. So it's going to be a blast to see all the new releases, as well as be invited to all the classes. So I will be in classes all week long. You can still email me. Just make sure that you are patient when responding, because I don't get out till like 6, 7. And I'll be funneling a lot of that to the rest of the team here. And what else? What else was I going to tell you guys? Oh, and by the way, the class for the end of the month, Art by Marlene, that is coming. So don't let me forget that I haven't forgotten. The event is already up. The supplies are already up. That is coming up on the 26th. And that's going to be awesome. We're going to be making an awesome layout. Again, I took a class with Marlene herself, and it was awesome meeting her. Plus, of course, learning lots of techniques from her that I'm going to be passing on to you. So make sure you join us in the Academy on the 26th. If you are not already an Academy member, make sure you join and join at either the student level or the VIP level in order to access all of your classes.
She said I just had a box for me delivered.
Yay! Okay, and I've already worked up the what's it called? The sample for the class in June. Remember, we talked about the brand new honeysuckle line from Crafter's Companion. Well, I worked on it this week, and oh my goodness, am I in love? It's beautiful. So I will try and show it to you on, remind me, either tomorrow or on Saturday. Remind me, and I will show you the samples.
Let us know if you have any questions about VIP night. We can explain it.
Yeah, good going, Madison. She says, let us know if you have any questions. Okay, I'm going to give you like 20 more seconds for the delay in order for you guys to pop in any questions. Of course, for those of you rewatching this, just know that you can always leave the question in the comments down below, or there's the email. All you have to do is send me a quick email and I will try and answer as quickly as possible. Okay. So super excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is
send my email.
Perfect. Thank you. So super excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is embossing techniques and VIP night. Saturday is the sale starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Sunday, I am going to see you in class to start making some gorgeous tags. Okay. All right. You guys have a great one. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.